Hollywoodbets Durban July is upon us. The theme, Marvel's Mzansi, celebrating South Africa's heritage, diversity, landscape at large. We're going to be crossing back to Leanne Manas to find out more about what we have in store as we build up to the Greyville Racecourse event that's happening on Saturday. Leanne, it's back to you. Very good morning. Earlier on, you were speaking to some of those along the value chain who are being part of the business value chain. You also painted the picture about that media launch that is underway. What else is happening in terms of activities as we age closer to that penultimate day?
Yeah, absolutely, Liesl, and it's moving fast and furiously. It really is. So we've just been introduced to, we only spoke to one of the fashion designers. We now got to see all of them, and we've managed to move them outside so that everybody can have a look and feast their eyes on some of the magnificent fashion designs that are going to be on display at the Durban July. I mean, this is the marvel of Mzansi, and look at this. I'm absolutely loving the theme and how the designers have interpreted it this year, so it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Would you believe, I found out the number, that we have had 129 Durban Julys uninterrupted. That never happens. That never, ever happens. And I even asked about COVID. But I'm going to speak a little bit more to David Heffer, who's the brand and communications manager for Hollywoodbets, and also Stephen Marshall, who's the marketing and events executive of Racecourse. I mean, guys, 129 years uninterrupted, including COVID, which happened to be online. But the horses weren't running online, were they? I mean, they were actually on the course.
They were, and I think that just shows the importance of this race, not only to the horse racing community, but the reason we're here today, the fashion community, the hospitality and entertainment community, which obviously took a break during those 2 years. But because we ran it through those 2 years of COVID behind closed doors, it meant that we could start up again once things opened up again, and all of those industries have been able to benefit again very fast.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, because it's an ecosystem, as I'm stealing Liesel's word, that there's just so many different facets of the puzzle that come together. It's not just about the horse racing. There is just so much that goes into organizing this. I mean, perhaps you want to give us an understanding as to the logistics behind this.
No, it's absolutely massive. We start 11 months ago, the preparations start for this event, and it's one of those things, once the theme comes out, everything starts coming together, the hospitality tends to start putting things together, and then of course the incredible fashion. I mean, to see the incredible talent we have here in South Africa just makes you so proudly South African. And when you look at the amount of people that are going to be working on the day, I think we've got close to 2,000 people are going to be working on Hollywoodbets Durban July Day, and and that's going to be catering to the hopefully 40,000 plus crowd that are going to be coming through, and everything's looking amazing. The whole race course has been done up. We've gone through a lot of refurbishments, and it's a new era under new ownership now, and things are just looking absolutely amazing, and there's going to be a lot in store for those who come this Saturday, and things they've never seen before.
Oh, I'm so exciting. And into almost a new era, because Stephen, this is what I want to get from you, is the whole movement into Racecourse. I mean, you were giving me a bit of the background, but there have been big movements in this sector that I have to confess and I haven't known about. So this is actually quite an interesting time you find yourselves in, and it's hot off the press.
It is, yeah, and it's literally a couple of months. Very, very fortunate for horse racing in South Africa that Hollywoodbets have invested in the industry so heavily. An industry where I know Devon will be able to speak more to, obviously with his family and the creation of Hollywoodbets. But basically, the foundation of Hollywoodbets was horse racing, and their whole business was built on that. So they've got a very close tie to the industry. It's part of their DNA, and they've stepped on board a couple of years ago. They took over Cape Racing, and now more recently in the last couple of months they've taken over Gold Circle, which is now formed together as Racecourse, and massive investment in infrastructure at Hollywoodbets Greyville, which the crowd will enjoy on Hollywoodbets Durban July Day on Saturday. New lights, new ablutions, new sound system, light shows, stadium sound. It really is a massive upgrade to the facilities, which everyone will enjoy and will stand the industry in good stand for years to come.
This is incredible to hear, because and please, I'm going to get you to comment on this as well. As you say, a rich history in your family with regard to this, Devon. But I mean, taking horse racing, and their interests, and people move interests all over. That's just the way people, you'll be interested in horse racing, then it's boxing, then it's maybe MMA, then it's something else. But it seems like horse racing, it's not going anywhere. This investment is telling us that.
No, 100%. And that was always our mandate and our goal when we started, that we need to take it to a bigger, wider audience and to the true representation of South Africa. And that's one of the exciting things, that we have the Hollywoodbets Durban July back on SABC this year.
Yes.
Absolutely massive.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And, it will also be on SuperSport once again. It will be live streaming as well, for free, for anyone, wherever they are in South Africa, to tune in. And, that's what we're trying to do. For the first time last year, we had isiZulu race commentary, putting it in a language that people can understand and relate with. And then obviously this year we've got our first panel discussion. isiZulu commentary is back again this year. And the whole thing is, racing is growing. Racing is making a comeback. This is an investment for the future, and it's just, the future's looking really bright.
Oh, man, I wish I could copy a horse race commentator, but never mind an isiZulu commentator, because there is nothing more exciting. Look at you laughing, and you know what I'm talking about. That's just awesome. So, but what I can do is give you some of the names, South Africa, and I can't tell you that anything is jumping out at me except for 8 on 18. That is the favorite to win, right?
He is the favorite. He's
Okay.
The star 3-year-old. He's won three Group 1s already this season. So, yeah, a worthy favorite and one that will be hard to beat on Saturday.
Obviously, the previous winner was Oriental Charm. I did love that name last year. I'm not sure if I chose it, but Oriental Charm is also in the running, though. So it's still a good contender.
Yeah, he's here to defend his crown. He drew 1, which is always a massive advantage, especially for a horse like him who enjoys to run from the front. So he'll be able to get there early. Guaranteed, he'll be out front when they hit the finishing straight. Whether he stays there or not, that's something that we'll have to wait and see.
I love it, but listen, I can't end this without praising little Rainbow Lorikeet, because that's the only filly in the race.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
male dominated, but there's our little filly there we're going to watch.
Well, that's right. Rainbow Lorikeet's trained by Candice Bass-Robinson, who, of course, in 2017 became the first female trainer to win a Hollywoodbets Durban July. So, yeah, she's coming with the only filly. They've got a great ownership. There's really great excitement that they bring into racing. So, yeah, I mean, she's the only filly. She's going to get a lot of support from the female crowds, which is fantastic. But that's the Hollywoodbets Durban July is a handicap, and they try to make the race as even as possible, which means anything can happen on the day. So yeah, there's so much excitement. The build up over the last few months, now the weeks, and July fever is here.
Fantastic.
And we're now just a few days away, and we just can't wait.
It's going to be brilliant. And I don't know, the sun is blazing down on us. And I know we've got the rest of South Africa incredibly jealous, because I know there are cold fronts left, right and centre, but not here as we come to you from West Town Square. And this is just in the West Town precinct. So it's lovely to be here, I must say, on this beautiful day. Shongweni is the area that we're broadcasting from. Guys, thank you and good luck for Saturday. I hope it goes well.